Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, check your bank account, and see billions, yes, billions of dollars staring back at you. Private jets are fueled up, ready to whisk you to your choice of mansions across the globe, and your decisions ripple through industries, economies, even history itself. Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, for a group of extraordinary black women, this is their everyday life. These aren't just wives of billionaires, they're architects of empires, pioneers who've shattered ceilings, and visionaries who've turned dreams into fortunes that'll make your jaw drop. Today, we're diving deep into the lives of the 20 richest black wives in the world. A 60-minute journey, packed with stories so incredible, you'll be glued to your screen until we reveal the mind-blowing number one. So grab a drink, get comfy, hit that subscribe button, and let's embark on this epic countdown of wealth, power, and sheer brilliance. Number 20. Shante Broadus. Kicking off at number 20 is Shante Broadus, the powerhouse behind rap legend Snoop Dogg, with a net worth of $5 million. Born Shante Taylor in 1971 in Long Beach, California, she grew up in a working-class neighborhood, meeting Calvin Broadus, aka Snoop, in the halls of Polytechnic High School. They started dating as teens, weathering Snoop's early legal troubles and rise in the gangster rap scene. They tied the knot in 1997 at the Ritz-Carlton in LA, a ceremony delayed by Snoop's hectic tour schedule, but sealed with a vow renewal in 2008. Together, they've raised 3 kids. Corday, born 1994, Cordell, 1997, and Corey, 1999, aka singer Princess Broadus. Shantae's no sidekick. She's Snoop's manager, orchestrating his pivot from doggy-style fame to a $150 million brand spanning music, TV, think Martha and Snoop's potluck dinner party, and cannabis ventures. She founded Boss Lady Entertainment in the early 2000s, a passion project that's produced fashion lines, music collaborations, and TV pilots. Though not all took off, it's kept her busy. In a 2020 Essence interview, she laughed about wanting her own strip club. "I've always talked about it, but never got it off the ground. Maybe one day." Philanthropy's her heart. She's funded mental health workshops and after-school programs in Compton, often quietly. Shantae's the glue of Snoop's empire, a high school sweetheart turned mogul. Number 19. Angela Simmons. At number 19, we've got Angela Simmons, a $7 million dynamo born into hip-hop royalty. Born in 1987 in Queens, New York, Angela's the daughter of Joseph Rev Run Simmons, co-founder of Run DMC, and Valerie Vaughn. Growing up in a Saddle River, New Jersey mansion, she was surrounded by turntables and gold records, but her strict dad pushed education. She graduated from the Fashion Institute of Technology with a business focus. In 2007, at just 19, she teamed with sister Vanessa to launch Pastry Footwear, a sneaker brand with bold designs like the Cake line. By 2008, it was pulling in $50 million annually. A teen fashion staple. Angela's reality TV journey started with Run's House, 2005 to 2009, where fans saw her clash with Rev Run over curfews and dating. Classic teen rebellion. She later starred in Growing Up Hip Hop, 2016 to present, chronicling her life as a single mum to Sutton Joseph Tennyson, born in 2016 to her late ex-fiancé Sutton Tennyson, killed in 2018. With 7 million Instagram followers, she's landed deals with brands like Flat Tummy Tea and her own Built Not Bought fitness line. Angela's opened up about grief and motherhood on The Breakfast Club, saying, "Sutton's my why, I hustle for him." She's also ventured into vegan advocacy and a swimwear line. Did you ever snag pastry kicks? Drop it in the comments. Number 18. Kamala Harris. Number 18 is Kamala Harris, former US Vice President and wife of attorney Douglas Emhoff, with a combined net worth of $8 million. Born in 1964 in Oakland, California, to Shamala Gopalan, an Indian cancer researcher, and Donald Harris, a Jamaican economist, Kamala grew up in a book-filled home, steeped in civil rights. Her parents met at a 1960s protest. She graduated from Howard University with a BA in political science, then earned a law degree from UC Hastings, passing the bar in 1990. Her career kicked off as a prosecutor in Alameda County, tackling domestic violence cases, before becoming California's Attorney General in 2011. First black woman in that role. She met Doug a high-flying entertainment lawyer, in 2013 on a blind date. They married in 2014 in Santa Barbara, with Kamala breaking a glass in a nod to his Jewish roots. She's Momala to his kids, Cole and Ella. Their wealth? A $1.7 million San Francisco condo bought in 2004, now worth $3 million. A $5 million LA Brentwood home and a DC apartment near the White House. Doug's decades at firms like Venable LLP earned millions, while Kamala's VP salary, 2021 to 2025, added $235,000 yearly, plus $300,000 from the Truths We Hold royalties. She's pushed criminal justice reform and wrote kids' book Superheroes Are Everywhere. Kamala's a political titan with a financial edge, history in the making. Number 17. Eudoxie Bridges. Eudoxie Bridges lands at number 17 with $10 million, married to rapper-actor Ludacris. Born in 1986 in a rural village in Gabon, West Central Africa, Eudoxie faced a childhood of poverty, mud huts, no electricity, and abuse that she's hinted at but rarely details. At 15, she moved to the US with her mum, landing in Atlanta with zero English. She taught herself the language, graduated high school, and earned a bachelor's in psychology and a master's in public health from the University of Miami. Talk about grit. She met Ludacris, Christopher Bridges, in 2008 at his Luda Day weekend charity event. Sparks flew over shared philanthropy goals. After dating for years, he proposed in 2014 on a private jet, and they wed that same day in a secret ceremony. Impulsive romance. They've got daughter Cadence, born 2015, and she's stepmom to his 3 kids from prior relationships. Eudoxie's 2018 memoir, Unspoken Angel. My story. Through Her Eyes details her trauma and triumph, with proceeds funding Unspoken Angels, her non-profit for abuse survivors. With 1.3 million Instagram followers, she's snagged deals with Fashion Nova and skincare lines. Ludacris calls her his rock. Eudoxie's journey is pure resilience. Number 16. Ciara Wilson. At number 16, Ciara Wilson, the R&B queen married to NFL star Russell Wilson, shines with $20 million. Born Ciara Princess Harris, he proposed in 2016 in Seychelles, and they wed at Peckforton Castle in England, with Ciara in a custom Cavalli gown. They've got Sienna, 2017, Win, 2020, and Amora, 2023. Her 2025 fitness app hints at bigger moves. Ciara's a triple threat. Hit that like button if you're Team Sicey. Wow, we're just getting warmed up, and these stories are unreal. We've got 15 more queens to go, and the wealth's about to explode. If you're loving this, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're dropping more epic countdowns weekly. Drop a comment. Who's your fave so far? Let's keep rolling. Number 15. Aisha Buhari. Aisha Buhari, former First Lady of Nigeria and wife of ex-President Muhammadu Buhari, steps in at $20 million. Born in 1971 in Adamawa State, Nigeria, Aisha Halilu grew up in a conservative Muslim family, excelling in school despite limited resources. She trained as a cosmetologist in London at the Carlton Institute, then Nigeria's top beauty academies, mastering skincare and hair design. In the 1990s, she launched Hansi Spa in Kaduna, expanding to Abuja. Think marble floors, aromatherapy suites, a haven for Nigeria's elite. She also founded Hansi Beauty Institute, training over 500 students since 2005. Her grads work in salons continent-wide. Her 2011 book Essentials of Beauty Therapy, a 300-page guide, landed on Nigeria's technical education curriculum, earning her educator cred. Married to Muhammadu since 1989, they've got 5 kids: Zulaihat, Aisha, Halima, Yusuf, and Amina. As First Lady, 2015 to 2023, she avoided politics but championed women's health, launching Future Assured to fight malnutrition. 10,000 plus kids fed yearly. Her wealth's from spas, book sales, and rumoured investments. Oil whispers persist, though unconfirmed. Aisha's soft-spoken, but her impact's loud. Number 14. Selena Cuffe. Selena Cuffe, married to Carrie Cuffe, claims number 14 with an estimated $25 million. Born in 1975 in Culver City, California, Selena grew up in a middle-class black enclave, her parents educators who prized learning. She graduated Stanford in 1997 with a BA in International Relations, studying abroad in Spain and South Africa, where she fell for wine culture. Her Harvard MBA in 2003 sharpened her business edge. She joined United Airlines, managing Latin American sales, then Procter & Gamble, revamping Pringles marketing for Brazil and Mexico. Sales spiked 20% under her. In 2005, at Soweto's Wine Festival, she met Carrie, a logistics expert, and saw black South African vintners struggling to export. They co-founded heritage-linked brands, importing labels like Seven Sisters and Mahudi. By 2010, it was in Whole Foods nationwide. Certified by the Wine and Spirit Education Trust. Selena's palate's as sharp as her strategy. With 2 kids, she's mentored 50-plus black entrepreneurs via her talks. $25 million is just the start for this wine revolutionary. Number 13. Marjorie Harvey. Marjorie Harvey, wife of Steve Harvey, struts in at $50 million. Born Marjorie Bridges in 1964 in Memphis, Tennessee. She's kept her early life hush, hush. Rumors swirl of a tough upbringing. But she's all polished now. She met Steve in 1990 at his Memphis comedy show. He froze mid-set, pointed, and declared, "I'm going to marry that woman." After prior marriages, she's got 3 kids. Jason, Laurie, Morgan. He's got 4. They wed in 2007 in Maui, blending a boisterous brood. Marjorie launched the Lady Loves Couture blog in 2014. Think Chanel tips and Jet Set diaries, building a 1 million-strong following. Her MH handbags, leather totes starting at $300, and MH closets, athleisure chic, sell out online. The Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation, founded 2010, mentors 1,000-plus kids yearly. Its Atlanta galas raise millions. Steve's $200 million empire, think Family Feud, books, boosts her wealth, but Marjorie's fashion flares her own. She said, "I dress to feel unstoppable, and it shows." Number 12. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, married to Barack Obama, claims number 12 with $70 million. Born Michelle LaVaughn Robinson in 1964 on Chicago's South Side, she grew up in a 1-bedroom bungalow. Dad Fraser, a city pump operator, Mom Marion, a secretary. A straight A student, she graduated Princeton in 1985, thesis, Black Identity on Campus. Then Harvard Law in 1988. At Sidley Austin, she mentored summer intern Barack. They bonded over lunch and a Do the Right Thing screening, marrying in 1992 at Trinity United Church. Daughters Malia, 1998, and Sasha, 2001, followed. Michelle ditched law for public service. Chicago Mayor's Office, then Public Allies, training 500-plus young leaders. As University of Chicago's Community Affairs Vice President, she tripled outreach programs. First Lady, 2009 to 2017, brought Let's Move, cut childhood obesity 2%, and Reach Higher, college access for 10,000-plus kids. Post-White House, their $65 million Penguin Random House deal birthed Becoming, 17 million copies sold, translated into 50 languages. Higher Ground Productions' Netflix slate, Crip Camp $50 million deal, thrives. Michelle's wealth's a testament to brains and heart. Number 11. Iman Abdulmajid. At number 11, Iman Abdulmajid, widow of David Bowie, dazzles with $200 million. Born Zahra Mohammed Abdulmajid. In 1955 in Mogadishu, Somalia, she was raised in a diplomat's household. Dad ambassador to Saudi Arabia, mom a gynecologist. Fluent in Somali, Arabic, English, French and Italian, she studied political science at the University of Nairobi. In 1975, photographer Peter Beard spotted her on campus. She'd never modelled and flew her to New York. Her 1976 Vogue debut broke barriers. Yves Saint Laurent dubbed her his muse. designing 1981's African Queen collection for her. She married Bowie in 1992 in Florence. Daughter Lexi arrived in 2000. In 1994, she launched Iman Cosmetics after a makeup artist botched her shade, now a $25 million a year brand in 40 countries. Bowie's 2016 death left her part of his $230 million estate, including New York City penthouses. At 69, Iman's modeling, 2021 Balenciaga campaign, and mentoring young designers. She's a fashion godmother. We're deep in the riches now, halfway through, and the stakes are soaring. Don't miss the top 10. Subscribe and tell us in the comments, who's inspiring you most? Let's keep this train moving. Number 10. Kate Fotso. Kate Fotso, widow of Cameroonian tycoon Andre Fotso, reigns at $255 million. Born in the 1960s in Bafoussam, Cameroon, Kate Kanye Tomete's early years are veiled. Rural roots, modest means, a knack for numbers. She married Andre, a steel and shipping magnate, in the 1980s. They had 3 kids before his 2014 death. As CEO of Telcar Cocoa Limited since 2000, she's transformed it into Cameroon's cocoa kingpin. 30% of exports, 70,000 plus tons yearly, $200 million in revenue. Her farmer co-ops, launched in 2015, trained 10,000 plus in sustainable methods, shade-grown cocoa, better yields, and she's battled global price dips with savvy contracts. Kate's wealth ties to cocoa, Andre's estate, steel firm UIC, and real estate, think Douala Villas. She's low profile but fierce, once telling Forbes Africa, "I don't count money, I make it work." Cameroon's richest woman is a quiet giant. Number 9. Serena Williams. Serena Williams, wife of Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, slams in at $345 million. Born in 1981 in Saginaw, Michigan, Serena Jamaica Williams moved to Compton at 3, training on potholed courts with Sister Venus under Dad Richard's relentless drills. 5 a.m. wake-ups, 500 serves daily. She turned pro at 14, winning the 1999 US Open at 17. First of 23 Grand Slams, tying Margaret Court's record. Her $95 million in prize money's unmatched among women. In 2016, she earned $29 million, topping Forbes' athlete list, only woman in the top 100. She met Alexis in 2015 at Rome's Cavalieri Hotel. He sat at her table uninvited. They wed in 2017 in New Orleans, daughter Olympia in tow. Serena's 926 Productions, 2022 docuseries in the arena, and LA Golf Club stake diversify her cash. Serena Ventures, launched 2014, has backed 60-plus startups, unicorn like Masterclass, doubling her fortune. Retired in 2022, she's said, "I'm not done winning. Tennis goat turned mogul." Number 8. Janice Bryant Howroyd. Janice Bryant. Howroyd, widow of Bernard Howroyd, built a $600 million empire at number 8. Born in 1952 in Tarboro, North Carolina, 5th of 11 kids, Janice grew up in a segregated South, separate schools, backdoor entries, but her parents preached education. At North Carolina A&T, she studied English, then moved to LA in 1976, working for Billboard magazine. In 1978, with $900 from her mom and $600 saved, she started Actone Group in a storefront, first client her brother-in-law's firm. By 1990, it was staffing giants like Ford. Today, 2,600 employees serve 17,000 clients across 33 countries, $1 billion revenue yearly. Bernard, married in 1980, died in 2020. They've got 2 kids, Catherine and Brett. Janice's real estate. A. Mansions. Texas ranches. Pads her wealth. First black woman with $1 billion company, she's told Black Enterprise, "I built this for my family's future." At 72, she's a staffing titan. Number 7. Beyonce. Knowles. Carter. Beyonce, married to Jay-Z, dazzles at $800 million. Born Beyonce Giselle Knowles in 1981 in Houston, Texas, she sang in church at 7, joined Girls' Time at 9, later Destiny's Child, selling 60 million records. Her 2003 solo debut, Dangerously in Love, won 5 Grammys. Hits like Single Ladies and Formation cemented her icon status, 22 Grammys total. She met Jay-Z, Sean Carter, in 2000 on a flight. They wed in 2008 in NYC, welcoming Blue Ivy, 2012, and twins Rumi and Sir, 2017. Her 2023 Renaissance World Tour, 56 shows, $579 million, broke records as the top-grossing black artist tour. Parkwood Entertainment, 2008, runs her music, films, Homecoming, and Ivy Park. Its 2020 Adidas drop sold out in hours. Investments in Lemon Perfect, Hydration, and Destry, Fashion, thrive. Baygood, since 2013, has funded $20 million in scholarships and relief. Hurricane Harvey alone got $7 million. Fans spend $1,900 per show, boosting cities. Bay's a global force. Number 6. Hajiya Bola Shagaya. Hajiya Bola Shagaya, wife of retired police commissioner Alhaji Shagaya, commands $950 million at number 6. Born in 1959 in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, Bola Muinat Abdulkarim studied economics at Ahmadu Bello University, then audited at the central bank in the 1970s. Spotting financial gaps sharpened her eye. In 1983, she founded Bolmus Group International, starting with imports, typewriters, then Konica photo gear, revolutionizing Nigeria's photography market. Married since the 1980s, with 6 kids, including son Sheriff, a polo star. She's grown Bolmus into oil, Practoil Limited, base oil imports, real estate, Lagos Estates employ 300 plus, and banking. She's on Unity Bank's board. Her Abuja mansion's a socialite hub. Think marble halls, gold chandeliers. Once a tailor's apprentice, she's told This Day, every stitch taught me business. Bola's Nigeria's discreet power player. Number 5. Ngina Kenyatta. Mama Ngina Kenyatta, widow of Kenya's first president Jomo Kenyatta, hits an alleged $1 billion at number 5. Born in 1933 in Ngenda village, Kenya, Ngina Muhoho was a farmer's daughter, schooled by Catholic missionaries. Basic math, Swahili prayers. She married Jomo in 1951, raising 4 kids, including ex-President Uhuru during his Mau Mau detention. First Lady, 1963 to 1978. She shunned spotlight, but built wealth post-Jomo's 1978 death. Stakes in NCBA Group, East Africa's banking titan, $15 billion in assets, and Media Max Network, K24 TV reaches $10 million, anchor her fortune. Real estate, Nairobi's Kenyatta House, Coastal Resorts, and Brookside Dairy, 500,000 litres daily, add layers. At 91, Ngina's matriarchal grip on Kenya's economy is ironclad, quietly legendary. Number 4. Sheila Crump Johnson. Sheila Crump Johnson, married to Judge William T. Newman, ties at $1 billion. Born in 1949 in McKeesport, Pennsylvania, Sheila's dad, a black neurosurgeon, moved the family 13 times. Racism barred him from white hospitals. A violin prodigy, she graduated University of Illinois, then taught music. In 1979, she co-founded BET with ex-husband Robert Johnson. $15,000 startup sold to Viacom for $3 billion in 2001. Divorced in 2002, she wed William, a Virginia judge, in 2005. Her Salamander Hotels and Resorts, launched 2005, includes Middleburg's $200 million retreat. Guests like Obama stayed there. A WNBA co-owner, Washington Mystics, she's rebuilt sports equity, $100 million in investments. Sheila's told Oprah Daily, "Resilience is my inheritance." Media to hospitality, she's unstoppable. Number 3. Folorunsho Alakija. Folorunsho Alakija, wife of Modupe Alakija, also hits $1 billion, born in 1951 in Ikorodu, Nigeria, to a polygamous family, 52 siblings. She worked as a secretary at Sijuade Enterprises at 17. In the 1970s, she studied fashion at London's Central St. Martin's, founding Supreme Stitches in 1986. Her 1987 design contest win dressed Lagos's elite. Married to Modupe, a lawyer since 1976, they've got 4 sons. In 1993, she snagged an oil block via Famfa Oil, Agbami Field, now pumping 250,000 barrels daily with Chevron. Dayspring Property spans London Flats, Abuja Towers. Her Rose of Sharon Foundation since 2008 has empowered 5,000 plus widows with grants. $10 million donated. A devout Christian, she said, "God gave me this wealth to give back." Folorunsho's a Nigerian titan. Number 2. Precious Moloi-Motsepe. Dr. Precious Moloi-Motsepe, wife of mining magnate Patrice Motsepe, boasts $2.9 billion at number 2. Born in 1962 in Soweto, South Africa, Precious Moloi grew up under apartheid, parents teachers, home a hub for banned books. She earned her MBCHB from Wits University in 1987, specializing in pediatrics and women's health. Clinics in rural Transkei were her first battleground. Married to Patrice, SA's first black billionaire. In 1989, they've got 3 sons, Thlopi, Kabelo, Gozi. In 1999, they launched the Motsepe Foundation, $50 million plus in poverty aid, including 200 schools built. Precious chairs. African Fashion International. Cape Town Fashion Week draws 20,000 yearly, elevating designers like David Talail. Joining the Giving Pledge in 2013, they've committed half their wealth. A 2013 Forbes Africa cover star, she said, "Fashion's my tool for African pride." Doctor, style maven, giver, Precious is phenomenal. Number 1, Isabel Dos Santos. Topping the list at $3 billion is Isabel Dos Santos, once Africa's richest woman. Born in 1973 in Baku, Azerbaijan, to Angola's ex-president José Eduardo dos Santos and his first wife, Isabel grew up in Luanda's elite circles, tutors, Swiss boarding schools. She graduated King's College London with an electrical engineering degree in 1997. Sharp as a tack. Married to Sindika Dokolo, a Congolese art collector, in 2002. A $4 million wedding, 1,000 guests. They had 3 kids before his 2020 diving death. Her wealth, stakes in Unitel, Angola's top telecom, 25% share, Banco BI Portugal, and oil firm Sonangol. Peak net worth hit $3.5 billion in 2016 per Forbes. She's claimed 200,000 jobs created, restaurants to malls. But in 2019, Angola froze her assets in a $1.1 billion corruption probe. Luanda leaks exposed shell companies. Interpol's 2022 warrant followed. Living in Dubai's Burj Al Arab, she's tweeted, "I built this legally." Controversy trails her, but Isabel's riches endure. Wait, 2 more queens. Rihanna, married to A$AP Rocky since 2023, rocks $1.4 billion. Born Robin Fenty in 1988 in Barbados, she sold clothes roadside before Pond a Replay hit in 2005. Fenty Beauty, 2017, made $600 million in year 1. 40 Shades shook the industry. Savage X Fenty's $1 billion valuation and Sons RZA, 2022, and Riot, 2023, with Rocky Shine. Oprah Winfrey, with Stedman Graham since 1986, reigns at $2.5 billion. Born in 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, dirt poor, wore potato sack dresses, she launched the Oprah Winfrey Show, 1986 to 2011. 180 million viewers weekly. Own, Harpo, and 1,000 plus acres. Maui, Montecito. Stack her cash. $300 million donated. Top 3 material? Vote below. Wow, what a ride. These women are rewriting wealth, resilience, and legacy. Who blew your mind? Drop it in the comments, hit like, subscribe. We're your go-to for epic stories. Don't miss out on our next hot topic.